15 hours remaining. Yes, it is deadline day. We're yellow and we're ready. It's going to be a busy one, I think. We have opted into deadline day. As always, before we get into any sort of transfers, just a quick run through of how things have been going since we last checked in. It was, I can remember, it was Bournemouth Preston, I believe, the last time that we did check in. Since then, have we improved? I think we've improved slightly in some areas. A 2-1 loss to Portsmouth, that wasn't much improvement. Following that defeat, we did change up the formation, went back to our standard 4-2-4, and we managed to get a 2-0 win away at Reading. Alexi Heino with a double, actually. He is coming along quite nicely, the youngster who we signed from Wolfsburg. I know it was a German club, couldn't remember which German club. He is doing very well, progressing quite nicely. Hopefully he fulfills his potential. His value is going up as well. Club's still trying to get him on loan. After that, we then lost 3-2 to Bournemouth. A really close game, actually. Really close game. Bournemouth took the lead. I believe we equalised. We did. We equalised. We then took the lead. Then Solanke scored in the 88th minute. And Andres Pereira broke our hearts with a 90th minute winner, unfortunately. But a better performance against the team top of the championship. We then beat QPR 3-2. Kumetio, Heino again, Cargbo back on the score sheet. But then we lost 1-0 away to Watford. Nothing really much to talk about in that game. Just a really poor performance. Ruben Loftus-Cheek with the goal for the Hornets. A 3-1 loss to Southampton. Do you know what? We actually played pretty decent in that game. We created chances. We managed to pull a goal back with 20 minutes left, but it was Ben Brereton Diaz, the Chilean legend, who won that tie for Southampton. We then beat Stoke 1-0 at home. Dimitri Cornes, I think they got a red card in that game, if I recall. I might be wrong. Nope, I'm completely wrong. They didn't get a red card, but 1-0 win nevertheless. And Dimitri Cornes as well, his first goal for the club, I believe. And he's another one we hope fills his potential, and one we'll be talking about this episode. And you'll see why in just a second. And then the final result, a 1-1 draw against Nottingham Forest, away from home as well. Nottingham Forest doing very well in Championship. Potentially, points dropped. They were down to 10 men after the first 40 minutes, but they're a very good side. They are in the playoff places, and we managed to take a point against them. So I'm quite happy with that. As things stand, we are 14 points away from the playoffs with just under 20 games left to play. I'm not really not sure if we're going to do this. How many games have we got left? 18? 18 games left. It's going to take a monumental effort. We're going to have to carry on with these kind of results, grinding out these wins at home, these draws away. If we can continue doing that, maybe there's a chance, but that's not what today's episode is focusing on. Today we are focused on deadline day, and could be an interesting one because we have a lot of players attracted interest. We have Dimitri Cornes, who is wanted by just about everybody now that they know his full potential. Leif Davis is wanted by Watford. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep hold of him. Liam Henderson is also wanted. That's news to me. He's wanted by Derby. And then there's Danny Loader. Danny Loader is one we've just brought in on loan. This lad is awesome. I signed him on my Hampstead Town save last year on FM. For any of you that watch the streams, you will recognise him. He is just a great player. Can play anywhere across that front four. And a really, really, really well-rounded player. I hope he does well for us on loan. He is our new number 7. We've got some loan interest as well. There's no one really that I'm looking to loan out. Maybe Christian Brill. Sean Rogan. We could potentially loan out Sean Rogan. He's only played 5 times for us. I don't want to hinder his development. Hayden Muller as well. I don't think he's played. Hayden Muller's another one. If we get an acceptable bid, we will loan him out as well, just to get some playing time under his belt. As I think his potential has actually decreased, so we need to really stay on top of that. Zidane Iqbal we're going to keep. He's played quite a bit for us this season. Say that he's played 8 games, but I like him. He's done well when we have played him. Alexi Hino we will be keeping at the club. There's no way we're loaning him out. He's done very well so far. And Christian Brill, he's one that we can loan out should we get a decent bid as well. And by a decent bid, I mean I want to make sure that the clubs I'm loaning them to are going to play them, not as squad players or fringe players, anything like that. I want them to be first team players or important players for the club. We're going to hit continue. I wanted to wait until I start the video to do this because I think like anything can happen in this transfer window. Thiago Sugar. That's bad. That's a bad word in some languages, isn't it? I shouldn't say that. I think that's how you say his name, though. I think when the C is written like that, it makes a sound. Don't know. Thiago Suka. We bought him in 2 years ago. No, last season. We bought him in last season. He's been unable to gain a work permit despite playing 42 times for Doncaster. He's been unable to get a work permit, and I give up. I give up. I don't know what else this lad needs to do. So he is one that we probably are looking to move on. And you know what? He's not actually going to get that much better. Where's he gone? Go to the death center. Where's he gone? Disappeared. There he is. Oh, there. Yeah, as you can see, his potential has just gone way down. Doncaster was okay for him. He really needed to be playing with us. And it just hasn't happened because of Brexit. So well done to all of you that voted Brexit. Thank you for that. You idiots. 14 hours remaining. I really have no idea what bids are going to come through during this. Yeah, we know that. Here we go. A bid has been made for Liam Henderson. I don't want to get rid of him. They've offered 2.1 million in total. 2.1 million. He was awesome for us last season, and he's been pretty good for us this season. I don't want to get rid of him. I'm going to reject that offer. Sorry, Liam, you're staying at the club. Really don't want that to change. We have got a loan offer that's come in for Sean Rogan. He will be played as a regular starter. They're paying most of his wage and paying a monthly fee. I think we're going to go ahead and accept this. Don't care about that. Yeah, Rochdale. Rochdale are the team who want Rogan on loan. Should be okay. Confirmation then of Sean Rogan's move. Oh, what happened there? My voice just went very. Sean Rogan has moved to Rochdale on loan until the end of the season. Hopefully, he gets a little bit more game time there than he would here. And Ben Milne is asking questions. I mean, this is a very radical look for a journalist. No, thank you, Ben. Go away. In terms of people coming into the club, I just don't think it's going to happen. We're not going to bring anyone in. We've already got 5 loan signings. So there's no point looking for another loan because you can't have more than 5 in a matchday squad. If I wanted to, I could potentially send back Hayden Roberts, but I think he's too good to do that. I don't want to give up on him just yet. Let's progress forwards and see if any more offers come in. But it's getting to that point where I don't want to be accepting an offer with only a couple of hours left to go, because then it is panic stations. So Sheffield Wednesday have now come in for a bid, for Liam Henderson. They've offered even less than Derby did. I mean, this is just easy. He has no interest in joining the club. Um, there is no way we're selling him for that. Liam Henderson, I'd maybe accept about 5 million for. Um, there's no way I'm accepting what they are offering right now. He's too important for us. Very, very good player. One of the best players at the club at the moment, to be honest. 4 hours remaining. It's been pretty quiet. I expected it to be a little bit busier than this, but it has been a very quiet deadline day so far. We have had bid after bid come in January for different players. Like I said, Davis, Henderson. We had a bid for Dembele early on. Speaking of which, listed players, I have listed Dembele and Charlie O'Connell. I think I want to sell him. He's open to speaking to other clubs. I think it's time to shift him on. We'll offer him out as again Dembele. He's listed. He's listed for transfer. But nobody wants to take a chance on him. We'll offer him out for 9.75. He's not had a great season for us. I just feel like we could potentially do better. And Choi, I was thinking of selling Choi. I've had a change of heart. Oh no, we did sell Choi. Oh, I missed that. I didn't tell you guys. We have sold. Where is he? Here we go. Choi Kyung Rock has left us. He has sealed a move. We got 1.8 million for that. He's gone to South Korea. Hampered with injuries this season. Not really had the same impact as he did last season. And a massive profit that we've made from him. We signed him for 250 grand. We sold him for more than triple that, which is a great bit of business in the end. Really good bit of business. 2 hours left. It doesn't look like we're going to sell anyone. I don't know if we sell Dembele now, to be honest. We look at the squad depth. I think we keep hold of him. No doubt a bid will come in now. Oh, Dembele. What do you want? His asking price. Okay, let's negotiate. I think we said 8.25. Perfect. 8.25. Again, I think it's too late to accept any bids for him now, as we have 1 hour remaining. I don't think anything's going to happen. What we will do at the end of transfer deadline day, we will have a look around and see what other transfers have happened around England, around the world. You know, we're at that point now in FM where it's interesting. It's very much quite random, as Sheffield Wednesday make a last-ditch attempt to sign Henderson. It's not going to happen. No offers for those players. Can we not even get these guys out on loan? Not Brill, because we're using him at the moment. Look, O'Connell, go on loan somewhere. Go on loan with an optional future fee of 30k. Maybe someone will snap at that. Jason O'Reilly, keep. Paul Osu, keeping for now. And Augustin Roldan, we are keeping. What a player he looks like, by the way. We signed him back in the summer. And we finally got a work permit, so he is going to start playing for us a little bit here and there. And that is deadline day. It's done. It's done. That's crazy. Not a very busy one for us. We brought in Danny Loader. As my voice goes funny again. That is coaching this week. What is going on? Danny Loader comes in. Choi, Matthew Laycock, and Carlo Ziga are the 3 players to leave us. 2 permanents, 1 loan. No money spent, 1.8 million received. A good transfer window, I think. We sorted out our budget. We're not spending over the wage budget now. We are under, and then we should receive funds in the summer, depending on what happens. Sky Bet Championship transfer window roundup. Bournemouth spent 24.5. They've lost Dennis Aguirre. That's good for us. That's good, because he was... I mean, how they got him, I don't know. But Dennis Aguirre has gone to Italy, to Fiorentina. Fulham look like they've strengthened, but at the same time weakened Nottingham Forest. So not the worst thing in the world. QPR have signed 7 players and Middlesbrough got rid of 8. We're going to go ahead and have a look at some other transfers around England and around Europe and see just what happened. So it looks like it was a pretty quiet transfer window in general. 4 of the most important transfers were, in fact, Bournemouth. They may have lost Zakaria, but they have gained probably one of the most exciting young English midfielders at this moment in time in real life. Conor Gallagher has left Villa to join Bournemouth, so he obviously made his way from Palace to Villa at some point, and that is a little bit scary. Zakaria went to Fiorentina. Joe Worrell, as we know, is now Fulham, and West Ham have managed to sign Evan Ndicka from Bayern Munich for £8.5 million. We'll see how much he comes to play. Let's have a quick look at the Premier League. Oh, no, again. The Premier League, wow. 4 of the most important signings. Man City have signed Tariq Lamptey. They had quite a busy January. Tariq Lamptey, and they've signed Mikkel Damsgaard. I'm not too familiar with this player. He looks incredible. Wow. Mikkel Damsgaard. Where was he prior to this? So that's Sampdoria. Then he moved to Dortmund on his save. 32 million. They've now sold him for 88 million. That is... wow. That is quite a improvement. Liverpool signed Josh Vagnoman. Again, looks incredible. He is a German winger from Hamburg. Okay. And finally, Spurs have actually lost a player. Giacomo Raspadori, the Italian. Yes, of course he is. He has gone to Borussia Dortmund for £32 million after signing from Sassuolo for 26.5. I'd say didn't really do much at Spurs. Barely played. Hopefully he gets that opportunity for Dortmund. Fairly quiet transfer window. I think that's about it. That's going to pretty much round up our deadline day special. Unfortunately, it wasn't really much of a special. Just a quick recap of where we were in the league, what we've done so far. Didn't actually sell anyone or buy anyone on transfer deadline day. So fairly quiet one for us. I'm going to try and record another couple of episodes today. So in that, we could feature any 1 or 2 of these games. Quite a difficult month coming up. We've got Ipswich, West Ham, Sunderland, Sheffield Wednesday. Could be tricky. Could be a tricky one to navigate. I want to say that Sheffield Wednesday are in the relegation zone as our Crew, but Sunderland seem to be a bit of a bogey team for us. West Ham second, and Ipswich also pushing for one of those playoff spots. So it is going to be tricky. I only hope that we can turn things around and really, find this this form that we had at the start of the season, and stop seeing so much red on our schedule list. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please feel free to hit the like button. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter for even more updates regarding Football Manager and just my general thoughts and feelings regarding certain things in football. There's a lot to talk about all the time, of course. Alright guys, thank you very much. I will catch you soon. Cheers.